This one is called the beginning of factoring trinomials. What does trinomial mean? It's just something with three terms. Tri is three. But really, actually, what we're doing are diamond or X factor problems. What is that? I don't know what it is. Actually, I do. I'm a teacher. I'm trying to show you what it is. So let's see what the heck this means. So a diamond problem. So here's how you're going to do this. It says fill in the sides. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to fill in these numbers. And here's the questions that you got to ask yourself. This on the top part, it's multiplication. Multiplication. And on the bottom part, it's addition or subtraction. What does that mean? Well, I'm looking for two numbers that multiply to get negative 15. But then also add or subtract to, actually it's just adding. It just changes to subtraction if you have something that's negative. So add or subtract, I'll have the subtract in there. So what two numbers multiply to negative 15 and add up to get negative 2? Well, that's pretty crazy, huh? That's crazy. That's insane. How are you supposed to do that? Well, what I do, especially if these are really big numbers right there, if that's a big number, I always do this. But right now, I'm going to write out the factors of negative 15. So, the factors of negative 15. This is how I'm going to solve this. By the way, this is what diamond problem, like when you put in stuff, it looks like a diamond. That's why they call it diamond problems, or they call it X factoring just because it's an X, you use an X to do it. Multiplying to get the number on the top, adding to get the number on the bottom. What does that mean? Okay, let's write out the factors of 15. Right now, we're disregarding the negative, but we would have, what, 1 times 15. Okay. Right, multiplying. 3 times 5, right? 4, 5, 5 times 3. Oh, we already have that. That's all the factors of 15, yeah? So 1 times 5, 1 times 15, that gives me 15. But I need to add to get negative 2. So what is that? Okay, well, here if I add these, I get 16. And that's not what I want. I want negative 2. I actually just want 2. Or they subtract, and they give you 14 if you subtract. Also, not what I want. So this doesn't work. Okay, what about this? These they add to 8, and that's not what I want, but they subtract. Ooh. They subtract to 2, right? Yeah. So if I had 5 minus 3, then that gives me positive 2. But I want a negative 2. I want a negative 2. How do I get a negative 2? Well, if I did this is the part where it's kind of confusing. So this doesn't work. That gives me 2. I want to do actually 3 minus 5. You just switch it, right? Because 3 minus 5, that's negative 2. So I have a negative 5 and a positive 3. It's very important that you get the actual sign on this one. This part doesn't really matter about the sign too much. I mean, yeah, it does, but we'll double check at the end. So 3 and then a minus 5. So that's what I'm going to put in here. A 3 and a minus 5. Now check. Does 3 times negative 5, is that negative 15? 3 times negative 5, that equals negative 15, and that's what I wanted. It has to be negative, right? So that works. And when I add or subtract, I'll just add them. 3 plus negative 5. Yes, that equals negative 2. So that works. So that's my answer. This is a solved X factor problem. Let's try another. And I won't write so many words. So here, 60 and 19, remember it's multiplying on the top and adding or subtracting on the bottom. I'm just going to say add or subtract. When you're subtracting, you just make one of them negative. But let's see here. What are the factors of 60, right? Because this was factors of 15, even though it was a negative. Here, I'm going to do factors of 60. Well, of course, that's just 1 times 60, 2 times 30, 3 times, what's 60 divided by 3? 20? Yeah. 4 times 15, 5 times 12, 6 times 10, 7, no, 8, 60 divided by 8 equals 7.5, nope, 6, 7, 8, 9, I'm trying 9, I'm just doing this in my calculator, 60 divided by 9 equals, no, 10, oh, 10 we already have, right, 10 times 6, okay, cool, this adds to 61, or it subtracts to 59, so are those anything that I want? No, I want a 19. This adds to 32 or subtracts to, what, 30 minus 2, 30, 29, 28. 28, none of those. I'm looking for a 19. So this adds to 23 or subtracts to 20 minus 3 is 17. That's still not what I want. This adds to 19, right? Oh, hey, that's what I wanted. Adds to 19. So 4 and 15, right? And then let's see, 4 and 15. Let's check it. 4 times 15. I'm just doing that in my calculator. 4 times 15. Yes, that's 60, positive 60. And they add together, positive 4. 4 plus 15, that equals 19. And that's what I wanted. Sweet. This is the same as 60, 19. If you had the 15 and the 4, those answers are the same. So you can switch those two numbers. It's fine. Those are the same. But there you go. That's your answer. 15 and 4, or 4 and 15. One more? Maybe we'll just try it in class. So yeah, there you go. You're just trying to multiply for the top number and add or subtract for the bottom number, and you got to check it to make sure that the signs are correct.